everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for March 25th, 2020, Wednesday, 3 p.m. Eastern. How do we create an enlightened world? How do we do that? If one advances confidently in the direction of his or her dreams and endeavors to live the life which he or she has imagined, they will meet with a success unexpected in common hours. Henry David Thoreau. See, when you have a civilization that's been made to believe, well, I'd say, kind of tricked or not told the truth, that it's conscious, but it believes it's still in bicameral. Bicameral's right and left brain. Can't think for itself, can't lead itself, can't govern itself, and it's pretty much what you're looking at today. And so, how do we make that? How do we shift it for the civilization? Because you don't force anybody, and since we're all connected, you communicate with everyone's God, whether you know it or not. The kingdom of God houses all of us, and we all house the kingdom of God. So now, when you realize, and this is a toughie for a lot of people, because their ego minds are in overactive overdrive, and they find it very difficult to comprehend that they're much more powerful than they could have ever realized, and that they have the ability to create to reality anything they desire just by continuously holding their positive attention upon it. That's not easy. Okay? That's easier said than done. But it is doable. The only tiny piece of knowledge, this is one tiny piece of knowledge, it is enough to create a massive transformation in this civilization, in their own lives, and enlighten millions of people, billions of people throughout the planet. Picture that you can sculpt the world around you, just like an artist sculpts a hunk of clay. And you've always been, and will always be, humanoid and divine. So you're both. But the most important thing is to realize that we are all already a natural manifestation being, manifesting, creating into reality being who has the power to instantly and effortlessly sculpt a beautiful world for them to live in. That right there, on what I just shared, that's the primer that the civilization has not come to full understanding with themselves first. It always starts with each and every one of us. Nothing really can be finished, engaged, and finished completely unless we have discovered who and what we are. Forgiving ourselves deeply through our heart-mind, loving every aspect of ourselves, the rough edges, the smooth edges, the blank edges, and to literally concentrate on that until it is fluid for you, with you. It's important that those of us who are somewhat aware and awake, that we understand how we're born powerful. and beyond measure. Because this is something that I think a lot of the civilization believes, that everything, they believe that everything's been taken from them. And you've seen this and heard it. Maybe it's happened to you. It cannot be taken away from you, this power that you are. Cannot be. And there's nothing you can do to change that. No matter how low you feel, you will always be the one creating your reality. You know how powerful that understanding is for each and every one of us? No matter how low any of us feel at any point, any time, we will always be the ones creating our reality. Every thought that we think is forming the world around us and inside us. And best of all, it is all coming from a divine, unlimited source that is all loving. And when we do it in our own way. I mean, it's not like we have a script, okay, to follow. We choose, each and every one of us. And you simply realize and feel for ourselves this intimate connection to an unlimited source of energy, love, divine intelligence, bliss, peace, joy, and a universal wisdom is within you at all times. And the moment we choose to own this hidden enlightening power within us, it will be unleashed. And as we let it out onto the world and around us, we will see that we will be able to create to reality anything, to manifest anything. And the more often we give it away, the more often we give it away, the deeper we realize that it is a power that no one can take away. Now, when you deeply understand this, then you are truly free. The bindings and the entrapments that we feel are created by us. Created by us. And I use this with Rumi quite a few times, but it should hit home. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. None of us were meant to crawl, to struggle, to scrape, to worry, to fear, no matter how they've laid it out for this civilization to believe that. So they believe it and they create it. Now, enlightening an enlightened world how do you picture an enlightened world? That's what you ask yourself. An enlightened world. First off, you figure out what is an enlightened world. You might ask that of yourself. What is an enlightened world? What would an enlightened world be like for you? And this is another, it may be an obstacle for some, depending on what the relationship is with themselves. But see it as if it has already occurred. And embrace it. And ask to already be living in an enlightened world. Or Jane, or Mary, or Sam. And notice how you will sleep that night, knowing that your enlightened world is already here. And then ask yourself, what do you want your new improved version of your enlightened world to look and feel like tomorrow morning? Write out a full description of the kind of world you want to co-create. Because we're all doing it, so we're all co-creating, we're cooperating. You spend a few minutes a day improving upon it. Keep enhancing it, keep expanding it. Always thinking as if it is already here now. And focus your mind on it. And notice how good you feel after you're done reading it. When I say mind, I'm talking about heart mind, because whenever you try to do this with the ego mind, and the ego mind has not been put to rest, it's going to be a very difficult, bumpy situation, because the ego mind is constantly, and the reason I'm sharing this is because and I'm emphasizing through the heart mind, until you have mastered the ego mind, which means that it basically has taken a back seat permanently, and then eventually it will leave. You won't be able to do this too well. You have to do it through the heart mind. You choose to do it through the heart mind. And when you do that, every day you spend a few minutes a day improving upon your enlightened world and how you have designed it for you. And you focus your heart mind on it and notice how good you feel after you're done reading it. Now, one of the most powerful things that we have is our mind. And it can make any thought seem real or totally unreal. So your mind has the power to make you believe that a certain experience is physically happening to you, when it's just your mind imagining it. Now, what's really amazing is how quantum physics has proven how the brain waves of your mind are impacting everybody's mind throughout the world. How the brain waves of your mind are also impacting everybody's mind throughout the world. And they know that this world is based on the mechanics of a multi-dimensional hologram. So when you change one tiny piece of the hologram, the entire hologram changes as well. Embrace that. This is a discovery, and it has long been known in many universes and many existences. This world is based on the mechanics of a multi-dimensional hologram. So when you change one tiny piece of the hologram, the entire hologram changes as well. Every single being on Earth is now being called upon to tap into their most enlightened state of mind. This message is the universe calling you, each and every one of you, to step up to the plate and hit a home run. We all have a natural, creating into reality, manifesting energy that will unleash itself once we have power over our mind. And the moment you realize how to truly let go of the mind, then you'll learn how to control it. And it's ironic, yet something this powerful has to have a hidden secret to it. The key to success is to focus on our conscious mind, on things we desire, not things we fear. Not the things we fear. How many of us focus our desire on the things we fear. If you're focusing on your fear, you're literally drawing it more and more. If you focus on the things that you desire and not the things that you fear, you will create into reality the things that you desire. And I think we can all feel this in our own way, that the time has come for each one of us to realize how to harness this divine infinite power inside us. And by doing so, we can enlighten ourselves and create a more enlightened planet around us. This is where I talk about coming in to the understanding of a God planet, a paradise. Now, by simply learning how to transcend your mind, you'll tap into the infinite power behind it, and your whole world will be transformed. So when you see the world from the eyes of the divine, you think differently. You feel and behave on a higher frequency. And soon, everyone must catch on. Because creating an enlightened world may seem impossible. This is the ego talking. Creating an enlightened world may seem impossible, ridiculous, or miraculous, yet enlightenment is an inside job. And it is as natural as the light and the warmth from the sunshine above. It's a natural state of being. And the secret to exploring the enlightened path is being aware where you are focusing your attention. What type, ask yourself this, what type of awareness are you in? What kinds of thoughts are you producing and recirculating all day long? How many do you think do that? To place yourself into a state of imagining what an enlightened world may feel like is the very first step. And call it visualization. In your heart mind, create a picture. Create the picture as an actual moving, emotion picture. And as you create it, you begin to visualize a world whose foundation is based in kindness, sensitivity, vulnerability, appreciation, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness. Imagining this is the new hardware and core program for all mankind. Can you imagine this? Because if you can visualize it, that it is already here now, and notice again how you feel inside, you will have created it into reality. We've all been created when we're children, when our gods are in the small body. We've been born with an innate ability to live in a state of wonder. We can exist in divine harmony within ourselves, no matter what is happening in the outer world. We also have the ability to materialize thoughts into physical form. We move energy with every single thought we embrace. We create. It is our natural state of being. We create 24/7 endlessly. We can exist in divine harmony within ourselves. someone struggling in the dumpsters at their lowest level of consciousness to realize that their thoughts create their reality. It's not debatable. Your thoughts create your reality. Now, when you come to this realization, and when you come to the awareness that it is our inherent gift that unfolds a real spiritual awakening inside, and this is imperative for the entire civilization, because each of us affect all of us. Remember that. Embrace it in your heart-mind. Each of us affect all of us. We talk about 1 million. That's just the beginning. And what do you think the true secret or the realization to enlightening the world around you is? It always must be, and it always has been across the expanse of existence. Civilizations through the trillions of years of existence have found to enlighten the world within you. You therefore shall enlighten the world around you. To enlighten the world within you will then enlighten the world around you. And by learning, and I mean learning, how to love yourself deeply and completely, just the way you are, right in this now. Just the way you are, right in this now. Now, by doing this, you tap into the infinite divine power of grace, God, source creation. And when you are living 24/7 in this state of positive mind, connected directly to source, an enlightened world must and always will truly show itself to you. And as this understanding spreads to your family and friends, it will move like a wave across the planet, creating an enlightened world around you that is a pure joy to live in. And here's a quote. One individual who lives and vibrates to the energy of optimism and a willingness to be non-judgmental of others will counterbalance the negativity of 90,000 individuals who calibrate at the lower weakening levels, while one individual who lives and vibrates to the energy of pure love and reverence for all of life will counterbalance the negativity of 750,000 individuals who calibrated the power at the lower weakening levels. This is endless, continuous. 750,000, 750 million, 750 billion, onward. One individual who lives and vibrates to the energy of optimism and a willingness to be non-judgmental of others will counterbalance the negativity of 90,000 individuals who calibrate at the lower weakening levels, while one individual who lives and vibrates to the energy of pure love and reverence for all of life will counterbalance the negativity of 750,000 individuals who calibrate at the lower weakening levels. Dr. David Hawkins. You can expand on that. You can understand where it's going. When you stop judging others, when we stop judging others and raise our consciousness, stop wasting time, wasting your time judging others and finding fault with their level of emotional and spiritual evolution. If you spot it, you've got it. What you see out there is what is energetically being felt on your inner world. What you see out there, all of us, is what is energetically being felt on our inner world. If you focus on how poor people are, you simply feel deeply impoverished on your inner world. It's vital that you focus all of your energies, every ounce, every smidgen, every speck on the positive aspects of people. This will then show up with yourself. And as you go through your day, this day, every day, notice what kind of energy are you sending out towards people. And the more you can embrace and express the beauty and the love that resides at their core, the easier you'll feel it within you. Now, the world around you will reflect what is happening inside of you. All you have to do is look around you to know what is inside of you, what's happening within you. Each time you allow the divine, all-loving, and empowering energy of your divine self to be seen in others, you literally shift the vibration of this planet. Literally, not figuratively. You do this enough, there will be more love, compassion, and harmony circulating through the planet. That's a matter of fact. Take actions every day that open your heart. Every action that you take in your life sends out an energetic frequency to the world around you, and it impacts the kind of world we all live in. So you look at this world, ponder it. The movement of your thoughts and body will literally shift the molecules inside you and around you on a physical level. Now, this mass energy movement is directly linked to the types of things that you create into reality, that you manifest, or that you don't create into reality, or that you don't manifest into your life and world around you. Every time you take actions from an inspired, expanded heart, you send out positive energy, which magnetizes more of what you desire into your life and literally shifts the makeup of this planet. Now imagine how amazingly beautiful and blissful this world would be if we all were taking actions that inspired us, gave us energy, instead of doing things out of a sense of duty or drudgery. Find your joy. Find your joy. Every inspired action which you don't take, every inspired action that you don't take also sculpts the world. Just like an artist hesitates to remove a piece of clay to unfold the masterpiece. when you hold back from doing something in this world, which you know brings you tremendous energy, inspiration, and joy, you are negatively impacting the frequency of the world we live in. Each of us have the choice to either use our body-mind to actively support the kind of world we want to live in or not. Here's a really good quote. Contemplation often makes life miserable. We should act more, think less, stop watching ourselves live. Nicholas de Chamfort. You, all of us, every single one of us, have a massive celebration going on within inside of us every split second of existence. A massive celebration going on within us every split second of existence. Just meditation just the way you are. If you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure all of us are. And the first thing that we want to do is relax our bodies. Let go of tension, tightness, anxiety, stress, fear, worry, unsettledness. And embrace the love that you are. Join the celebration within you. Because that's where it all starts. And that's where it all ends. Within you. And how do you think we're changing this planet? How do you think we're shifting the civilization every single second? It is because of each and every one of us. It is because how we view ourselves. It is how we view the world we wish to live in. We wish to experience every split second. It is the non-judgmental. It is more loving, more tenderness, more kindness, more gentleness with ourselves, therefore shifting the very fabric of this planet and the world that we are in. To relax the body. Let go of all the things that you've created that burden you. Because you're the only one that does that to you. Let go of the body so it can just completely relax. Picture yourself in a hammock, early summer day, mid-afternoon. Hear the leaves in the trees. Slight breeze, perfect. Keeping your body perfect. Not too hot, not too cool. Eyes are closed, totally relaxed position. Not a care in the world. You're lying with your God. You are in complete harmony. Your body is at ease. Now, as we do this, we want to move into the now. And the first thing the now does is it stills the mind, the ego mind. And it ends the chatter and the noise. When you're in that hammock, you may hear a little bit here and there, but it's non-disturbing. You're in another place. You're with your God within. Now, the now is not about going into the past and dragging the past, which is dead, into your future, which you have not yet created yet. And from the deadness of the past, you create your future to relive the things that are no longer you become the artist, the sculptor, the painter, the singer, the dancer, the scientist, all of it. This is where you begin to create your future, the now. The body is relaxed. You are with your God. You don't have a care in the world. And all you are experiencing is the love, the peace, the kindness, the gentleness, the happiness, the joy, the prosperity, the abundance that you are. Never can be taken away. Now also, you want to breathe. While you're in that hammock and you're relaxing, and you're in the now, creating your future, you want to breathe. You want to focus on your breathing. You breath in through the nose and you breath out through the mouth. Take it in. Feel it. It's energizing, expanding, awakening, loving, kind, tender, gentle. And as you breath it in, as you lay in that hammock, pull it up through your sacral chakra, all the way up to the center of your body, the lines of the chakra. Brilliant, beautiful light, color. And as those energy points in your etheric body align with your physical body, you have it come straight up, all the way up into the head, circulated into liquid energy, bathe and saturate the pineal gland with it, have it go out the top of the head, cascade back down and around, and back up through the sacral and the center of the body, all the way back again. This process you can visualize endlessly, effortlessly. This is the chakra wave. It is pure energy, pure frequency. And you are that frequency. And you are mastering its flow. Now, there is the ego mind. We all know the ego mind. Doesn't mean that we are mastering of it yet, but we are progressing. And just like everything, you concentrate within you that the ego mind is not the master. The heart mind is the master. And the ego mind takes direction from the heart mind. Whole different ballgame. So when the ego mind begins to try to chatter you, pull you, misdirect you, and guide you, you will then know, okay, the ego mind's kicking in. I'm aware of that. Hello, ego mind. You're not in charge here. Take a seat. I am. That's all you do. You focus on all the positives that you are. And you will affect this planet in this world. All of it. No different than moving a pebble with your finger. Power that each and every one of us are changing this planet and this world, because it isn't a world we care to be in, so we are creating one that we do care to be in. That's what you're witnessing. The more you focus on that, the more that you focus on that positive, and the less and less you judge outside of yourself, you will wake up into a world that you created for yourself. In joy and bliss and peace and harmony. Everything that you intend for yourself because you love yourself deeply and you desire to be in the joy that you are. And therefore, you will create into reality the world that you desire to live in. Now, as we do breath in, we're pulling in divine positive energy. This divine positive energy comes from source creation. Source creation, that which created all. All that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it comes in through our God, in through our heart mind, not our ego mind. It is a vibrational frequency that we feel in our solar plexus. And it is deeply loving, magnificently bright, gentle and kind and peaceful and tranquil and benevolent. Love you in this now, just as you are. Be accepting of you, just as you are in this very now. Embrace you just as you are. Breathing out, when we have this cascading through our energy points, we know that the ego mind is there, but we also know who the master is over the ego mind. And we have others with us, since we work with the heart mind that oversees, and we are with our God. We have the archangels, cherubim, seraphim, the archetypes, all of them. And these are beings who vibrate at a different frequency than we do. That's why we don't see them like we see each other. But we will. Not yet, but we will. They're of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest eternal gratitude. There's trillions of them. They can surround one of us in thousands. They can inhabit space, large numbers, because of the frequency they vibrate at. We have the ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda, Jesus, El Morya, Abundantia, Pell, Thoth, many, many, many more. They've been with us for a long time. They've ascended out of body and hold God form. Pure energy, as we all are. The God's within us, that we ascend into these bodies to experience physical form. Omnipotently powerful. We're mastering ascension. We're mastering ascension. Why do you think we're in 5D? Why do you think we'll move into 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? So we all come together, so to speak, arm in arm, hand in hand, and immediately a halo, a circle of light, appears. Those of us carrying physical form, all of us are the light. We are source creation. The light is created through a high vibrational frequency of deep eternal love and the deepest of eternal gratitude. It grays out the darkness of space. Magnificently powerful, saturates the entire planet, on, in, above, and below it. And as we begin to levitate above the planet, from the equator of it, in this now. We see a gossamer field that just appears. It's always there. We see a massive crystalline tower cascading like a waterfall 360 degrees down upon the planet along all of its existence, on and above and below it, saturating all life, all of our brothers and sisters, everything. Spectacular. In the gossamer field, saturating and embracing all life, everything. And we see these reflective colors, brilliant colors. Colors we haven't seen this brilliant. And we have the emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column that reminds us that we are the healing power, that we are the healing power. The violet blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column that reminds us that we are powerful, that we are strong, that our resolve is perfect. And we have the white fire. This is our armor. This is a high vibrational frequency of deep eternal love. It's a brilliant white fire encasing us. No low dark matter frequency or low survival matter frequency can come near us. It is only when that we lower our vibrational frequency low enough to let them in. So it's our choice. And when we are totally conscious, we will not make the choice to lower our vibrational frequency. We will stay in love, non-judgment, non-negativity, stillness of mind. We have the purple transmuting flame. This is a column that reminds us that if we do go too low on our frequency, we can bring in our purple transmuting flame. The purple flame, we transmute all of these lower source negative frequencies, and we pulverize them into neutral light substance, and we send them back to source creation of that where they came from. We have the violet ray. This is a column that reminds us that right behind the purple transmuted flame, we bring in the violet ray, and we cleanse and purify the area where those low dark matter frequencies were, that we transmuted into neutral light substance with the purple transmuting flame. We have the golden white pink light of source creation, of that which created prime source creator God, of that which created mother father God, the feminine and masculine, of that which created all of us, everything. So we literally begin to move outside of those of us carrying physical form. We move outside of our bodies. But as we do this, we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light, the highest and deepest eternal gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And they come in the Gugaplexes. One Gugaplex fills this universe. They come in the trillions of Gugaplexes from every direction. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. Their gods with our gods with theirs. they are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love, and we're all one, and we're all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify and expand. We call upon the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, beneath earth, many, many, many civilizations. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this meditation, this now in the circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence. And they come in the billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs. Arm in arm, hand in hand. They are with us in this now, in this meditation, this circle of light. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify, and continues to expand. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, just to name a fraction of the many, many, many civilizations: Arcturians, Andromedans, Syrians, Pleiadians. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and the highest of deepest, eternal gratitude, join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, benevolence, tranquility. And they come. Their gods with our gods with theirs. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they join us in this meditation, this now, in this circle of light. They've been with us and assisting us in our evolution, in our enlightenment, in our ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and slavery. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere, continues to intensify, and continues to expand. We call upon all of our loved ones, all of those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love can join us in this now, this meditation, this circle of light, and the highest and deepest eternal gratitude. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, benevolence, and tranquility. And they come in the billions. Their gods with our gods with theirs. And they join us in this meditation, in this now, in this circle of light, arm in arm, hand in hand. They're of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest gratitude and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one. And we are all love. And our God-light energy is absolutely everywhere and continues to intensify upon all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on, in, above, and below this planet Earth Gaia. Only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love, from the highest, deepest, eternal love, and from the highest of deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this meditation, this now, in the circle of light. Just to name a few of them: the fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, and the minotaur. And they're all real. And there are trillions and trillions shapes, color, size, forms, configurations of which we've never seen before. And only those who are of the highest, deepest, eternal love from the highest, deepest, eternal love and the highest and deepest, eternal gratitude can join us in this meditation, this now, in the circle of light. They're in full compassion, non-judgment, non-ego, non-negativity, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, benevolence, tranquility, and they come. Trillions and trillions and trillions. Their gods with our gods with theirs. Arm in arm, hand in hand, they are with us in this now, in this circle of light, in this meditation. They are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and the highest of deepest eternal love. We are of the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and the highest of deepest eternal love. And we are all one. We are all love, and our God-light energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever, continues to intensify and continues to expand. We look up and we see our meditative sphere. It's that center circle. We created this sphere, all of us. As it continues to intensify and it continues to expand, it holds all of our meditations in perpetual motion. Over 2 years of daily meditations in perpetual motion, the highest of deepest eternal love and the highest of deepest eternal gratitude literally can be seen, heard, and felt in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. Feel it as it floods your etherical bodies, your physical bodies, inside and out, head to toe. Feel it as it floods you, and as you embrace you, just as you are, in this now, in this meditation, in this circle of light. Feel the flood of the frequencies that embrace you, that flow through you, around you, beneath you, above you, just as you are. To love you just as you are in this now. To not judge you just as you are in this now. Feel it as it embraces your entire existence, as it becomes one with the gods that we all are. We look down upon this planet Earth Gaia, and this now, in this meditation, this circle of light, we We see all of our brothers and sisters, all light, on, in, above and below this planet Earth Gaia, in this now. They too, as we step into the love that we are, they too are being flooded endlessly with the highest of deepest eternal love and the highest of deepest eternal gratitude. They too are awakening. They too are loving just as they are. They too are leaving judgment and embracing the God and themselves and every single one of us. Just as we all are. I'll join you in the meditation and return to close us out. way you are. Take it with you for the rest of the day, into the evening and night, and the following morning. Leave the judgment of yourself completely expired. Love yourself just the way you are. Don't judge others. Don't judge yourself. See the God within them and embrace that. We'll be back here tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern for a Time for Change call. We're going to cover some real in-depth understandings of where we're at this very moment, where we're going, and what to expect with ease and joy. And I'm also going to be sharing some more about the lapis iris. We'll return here also tomorrow, March 26, 2020, Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, to continue our global guided meditation.